Okay, looks as though we're pretty good. Yeah, actually the server looks really good right now. Positively green. Just completely green, which is great. Okay, good. So that means we can start the stream here. Hey guys! And my microphone just fell down. Damn. Alright. Well guys, that's not a good start. Guys, we're playing some Europa Universalis for Dharma. I've been able to get my hands upon the DLC just before it's been released. Obviously, it's going to be releasing very soon, but we got it just a little bit early, and I've not had much chance to have a go at it yet, so I thought it'd be a good idea to stream some of it so we can all jump into it together, discover how the new mechanics really affect things, such as, you know, nations and obviously India itself. India should be obviously very interesting, a lot of changes over there, not just with countries and stuff, but just general missions and stuff. I was thinking about starting in India, like I guess most people will be thinking about, but then I thought everyone's probably going to be starting in India, and so I didn't really want to try starting out there because I thought it'd be a bit too obvious. Yo, Fanez, welcome. Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit too obvious to start in India. Everyone's going to do it. By the time, you know, Dharma comes out, you guys are going to be so bored of India, and so am I. So I thought, let's try something a little bit different. So I looked at the achievements for EU4, and there's one achievement to start a trade company with Denmark and control, I think it was 10% of the tea. Hello, Kilroy. So you got to try and control 10% of the tea and start your own trade company as Denmark. So I thought this could be a real nice challenge. We could allow us to see different things. Obviously, there's still many things added here with the new update and the DLC that affect other nations, such as the policies and the government stuff. It's not really all about India, so I thought I'd play as Denmark and see how that works out. And by the time we get to India, we can see how the AI has dealt with all the changes to India. Because that's going to be interesting as well, you know, when we play, you know, if we're not playing in India, how is the AI going to react to all these changes? You know, will India be very different to normal when we play, or will it be just the same as usual, in fact? So it'll be fun to see and see if we can get a stronghold there, start our own little trade company. So, random new world. We're going to keep the new world the same, because I'm not probably going to travel to the new world. We're going to travel to India. We're going to concentrate on that. Custom nation, no, random nations, nope. Perfectly fine with that. Let's jump in. We'll go into Iron Man mode so I can hopefully get the achievement. Achievements can be earned this session. This game will not count towards your leader's thing. Okay, perfect. And let's jump right in. Hello, everyone. Hello, Matter. Save game file. T for Denmark. There we go. T for Denmark. That's what we need. Start Iron Man. We will get all the tea for Denmark. We want all of it. And obviously, starting as Denmark, we're not a weak nation. Far from it. If we can keep hold, obviously, Sweden and Norway, which might be difficult, but if we can keep hold of them, we should be okay. We should not be challenged by many people around us, hopefully. And let's see what we've got to start with then. As the Treaty of Kalmar in 1397, the Nordic crowns Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. England won't be happy about that, says Killer. Yep, they're not going to be happy with me taking all the tea, but someone needs to take all the tea. And if you ask me, the English have had enough tea. They've had enough tea. Denmark will be the new home of tea in Europe. But yes, they are intended to be born by one monarch. Since its inception, this Kalmar Union has been led by the Danes, the strongest and richest of the Nordic powers, close to the continent with an ambition to control and dominate the Baltic Sea area. The Danish monarchy has many enemies, however, in particular among the cities of the Hanseatic League, an alliance of free cities in control of the Baltic trade that Denmark now threatens. This recently culminated in a series of wars, ending in the loss of Slesvig, followed by the deposition of the Danish King Eric, now a mere pirate chief on the island of Gotland. There you go, little old Gotland. Denmark has just elected a new king from the Bavarian Wittelsbach family. Christopher has no ties to the Danish or Swedish nobility, but it seems he has grand plans for the free Nordic kingdoms. And of course for the Tea of India. That's our main concentration. Game of Thrones has been wanting to spell everything for white. Yes, Kilroy. Yep. I agree. Styling himself the first Arch King of the North, Time will tell what Christopher's legacy will be. The Danish crown has pawned away many of its assets to its leading families, while neither the Swedish nor Norwegian nobles seem to care much of their new German king. The Norwegians still favor the deposed Eric, while the Swedish nobility was recently united under their regent, Karl Knutsson. But there we go. Religion, government, environment, we know all this. Let's close it. And here we go then. So we need to obviously figure out our situation. Our main aim though is obviously we want to go for getting that administration power, get that up, get the techs up, we can get our idea group, then get the diplomatic power up, and we can then get obviously exploration ideas and stuff. That's what we want to be doing as soon as possible. Of course, if we want to get to India. So we're going to need to try and beat, you know, Portugal, Castile, Aragon, England. We're going to try and beat all these nations and get around Africa. So that's going to be really important. Having a good navy as well is going to be important. So this could be kind of fun. I like the idea of having a nice little goal here for Denmark. The rest of it, being powerful in Europe isn't my main goal here. We're going to try and do what we can, of course, but our main goal is to get all the tea. Guess it's time to tee off. Tee off? Tee off. I don't... That doesn't suit what I'm thinking. But yes, okay, we got the Arch King Christopher. 322, not great. Infertile. That doesn't sound great. If we were to die then, a noble from House von Wittelsbach, so the same family would join in. We have the same dynasty as Bavaria and the Palatinate. So we may want to try and become friends with Bavaria and the Palatinate to try and inherit their lands potentially. If we have a quick look at their situation. They have a regency for their child and the Palatinate. Friedrich von Wittelsbach. Okay, so they both obviously have heirs right now. He is currently age 20, and the Bavarian king is age 43. So, yeah, that's probably fine. We're 28, so we have a chance. We might have a kid. He's minus 25%. Doesn't mean it's impossible for him to have a kid, so we got to deal with that. Obviously, government right now, we've got mostly Danish culture. We're pretty united on that. Join the HRE. We could do that. But I don't know. Would I really want to join the HRE? I don't think so. I'm not even sure if they'd let us, to be honest. Leave them. I don't think they'd let us. And I don't want to, actually, to be honest. But yes, going back to government, though, we can have a look here. Government reforms. We now have the new kind of government system they've got in here with Dharma and the free update. Looking forward to this, seeing how this impacts stuff. Oh god, an Indian HRE. Yeah, you know, we want Denmark to be free. Think of it like the Netherlands. I would like Denmark to be like the Netherlands. You know, kind of a big maritime trade power, but maybe we're not necessarily that big. You know, we don't need to be friends of the HRE. We're going to stay out of their way most of the time. That's what I'm thinking right now. We're going to go for the riches of India. We've got all these things here we can actually do. Reform available. You have 0 reform progress. You need 100 to enact the next reform. We expect to reach this the 1st of August, 1456. That takes about 12 years. Okay. Due to an average local autonomy of 15%. And I'm actually getting a phone call right when I start streaming. Lovely. That's really bad timing. Oh, I got a couple of messages. I will tell them I am streaming. There we go. Okay, hopefully they understand. Okay, so we'll get those reforms then. It's based upon the local autonomy. The lower the local autonomy is, the faster you'll gain reform points. I like that. You know, it's really easy in the game just to put your autonomy up. You know, when there's like a rebellion chance or something, you just put them up and it doesn't feel like that big of a weakness, really. It will slowly go back down. This is actually a really nice way to do it, and it fits into how reformers might work. You know, the more power the king maybe would have, maybe the more chance he can then do reforms or something like that. You can keep at most 1,450 saved. So you can save quite a bit then. Each T reform will increase the cost by 50. Okay, so we've got the first ones here. I'm assuming this means we've selected this because it looks as though it's got something around it. This is your current selected reform on this level. Perfect. Feudal nobility. In a feudal kingdom, the power of the monarch is enhanced by a land-owning aristocracy sworn to obey them. This gives us income from vassals plus 25% and nobility influence plus 5%. Now that's good because we have a couple of Well, we don't really have vassals. We have one vassal, I think. But we have a couple of, you know, personal unions. I wonder if that... Do we get money from a personal union? I don't remember exactly. Well, we got aristocracy, though. Autocracy, sorry. Autocratic monarchies concentrate power in the hands of the ruler. Change the government reform will add 10 corruption. That's quite a bit of corruption, actually. Just to get straight away to your country and give you the following benefit. Unjustified demands, minus 10%. Minus 10% unjustified demands. Not too bad. I think this will be fine for Denmark, though. Like I say, we got a vassal right now, so it could be good. Noble privileges would be the next level. Not enough government reform progress to enact this reform. National manpower modifier goes plus 15% for that. Or for this one, we get national tax modifiers, and nobility influence is decreased. So it's kind of cool. These will add differences there. I think some of them will also allow you to get certain idea groups and not let you get others. I have had a quick look about on some other ones before, but that does not seem to be the case for us in Denmark. But they can have some interesting effect. You can see enables a parliament. So that's pretty cool. I really like the system right now. It could be some really cool combinations you could do. We'll have to wait and see how that really will affect the game. Will it affect it in a big way? Will it be a small way? I've not had really a chance to test it out yet. So I'm interested to see how that will work. Diplomacy then. We have enemies. Lithuania, not a good enemy to have because they're going to be underneath Poland very soon. England's my enemy. Great. Hungary. Okay, Hungary's quite far away. We probably won't have to deal with Hungary. But yeah, not really what I had in mind. I guess we'll put Lithuania? Or I'm going to put England because, you know, we are going to compete with England over the tea. So they're going to probably want to try and venture out. We need to compete with them on that. We'll also compete with Hungary because they're far away. Then again, I should probably look at allies that we want. So we either want to ally with the HRE. I think that would be a good idea, becoming friends of the HRE. Currently, you know, we have Holstein. It's my little vassal. But we do have, you know, land around here we might want to try and get. But obviously, that would be underneath the HRE. So maybe we do want to try and fight the HRE to begin with. But that would mean I need some allies outside the HRE. Poland. They're probably not going to be my friend. Right now it's plus 25, but that's because we're not enemies of Lithuania. So we might want to try and get friends with them first. Maybe I could try and get friends with Poland. Maybe then if Lithuania goes underneath them, we can be friends with both then. That could solve that problem. Or France could be a potential one there. Try and become friends with France. How much does Austria like us? Austria and France don't really like us. I think the chance of getting them to join us is quite difficult. Poland seems pretty good. Obviously, we do have our junior partners. So we already have 3 of our diplomatic relations. So we need one more diplomatic relation. I would say maybe Poland could be it. Poland could be it. We do, of course, have Bavaria or the Palatinate. But I feel like because we already have these out, we need a big ally to help us. I think Poland could be it because they might get Lithuania. And if not, it'd be France or Austria. So who are Poland's enemies? We've got Bohemia, Teutonic Order, Ottomans. Yeah. Not really that great for us. I could become enemies of Teutonic Order. Castile maybe in the future. No, they're not. We're maybe a bit too far away for them. Okay, I'd say we'll go for Poland first. And if not, we'll go for France. If not, Austria. Yes. That's what I'm going to go with. Okay, so we need to increase relations with Poland first, and we'll then choose some enemies maybe that won't get in the way of Poland. So not Lithuania. Hungary? Poland and Hungary don't normally like each other. Scotland? I mean, we're already enemies of England, but then again, maybe we want to be friends of Scotland. Novgorod could be a problem being so close to Sweden. That's a point. I'm thinking just getting Hungary because they hate me anyway, so might as well hate Hungary as well, then hopefully their enemies will like me. There we go, we'll go with that then. Okay, hopefully we just get the others. Okay, let's go through the rest then. So economy-wise, plus 0.61, not great. We'll put down the army maintenance, I think, just to begin with. Need an ally on the Isles, I think. The British are, yeah, Scotland, if maybe we could go with Scotland, potentially, we'll see. We'll see what allies he gets. He might be, he probably would be willing to, wouldn't he? Yeah, if we increase relations, we could get Scotland, but I would like a powerful ally first. We'll see. If we can, you know, gobble up Holstein, our little vassal, then we'd go for Scotland as our ally. I think that would work out quite well, but first Poland. Let's go back to what we were doing then. Got distracted. Money, 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 money. Root out corruption. We take that down a bit. Yeah, corruption's fine. Missionaries and stuff. Fleet maintenance. I think we're fine with this for now. Okay, 2 gold, not much. Trade. How does trade look for now? Obviously, we're here in Lubeck. 19%. 5%, 4%. 4% here. We have a little bit of a piece here and there. Well, 4%, 5% up here. We're currently transferring trade over to here. And we'll also transfer and trade from here. Makes sense. Both of those we have 5%. Both of them have quite a bit of money going in. This has a bit more money in going in, but we only have 4%. And we'll collect from here. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay, we'll leave the AI to keep what they got. The AI normally picks what makes sense at the beginning anyway. Then institutions, we know. Ideas. We do have Danish ideas. That's what we got here. Yearly legitimacy. Ship durability. That will go well with our plans to become a ship power. And 1 second. The dogs are gonna... Sorry about that. Whenever there's someone at the door, the dogs go crazy. I should have expected that. Right at the beginning. But yes, ship durability, light ship combat ability. Okay, if we can go for that, that'd be great. Okay. The dogs are still barking. What is wrong with those little puppies? Mr. Mike? But yes. Okay. We've got this manpower recovery speed. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Yearly Navy tradition. Actually, I've never played as Denmark, so this should also be fun for that. Yearly Navy tradition. Okay, sounds good. National tax modifier. Okay, that could be okay, I guess. Sailor maintenance, naval stuff there. More naval stuff, pretty good. National unrest, that's quite far down, though. It'd be nice if that was a bit early on. Religious freedom is atheism. Okay, dance of the true faith. That could be good later on. If we get to India and we control some Indian land, I guess that could be good. So there we go, I like those. Missions, we have any unique Denmark ideas. Integrate Norway. Makes sense. Unite Scandinavia, of course. The Baltic Fleet. And conquer Ozel. And the Danish trade. Okay. Not many unique missions for them. If we started in India, I guess we'd have probably a lot more missions. I did have a check, and there are a lot of cool missions for Indian nations. But, like I say, I want to do something a little bit different. I feel like everyone's going to be playing in India. Now, we do have these policies here. Now, we can't do anything with policies right now, but from what I've seen, they do look very interesting. We'll have to look into that later on when we can. But for now, those will just remain a mystery until we can actually use them. Everything else is stability. I like to go by 1 and a bit. Pretender rebels. Okay. Religion is everyone united. Religious unity is 100%. Could change, obviously, in the future. Army, we can up to 19 soldiers. Okay, and boats. We've already got 21 boats. That's a good sized navy to begin with. I'm happy with that. Almost completely full, in fact. Subjects. Liberty desire for Sweden is, you know, pretty high. We should probably send someone to Sweden. Let's summon someone to Sweden then. Don't know why I did that. Increase relations with Sweden. Come on, Sweden. Don't be... Oh, yeah, royal marriage. Okay, we should probably do royal marriage of them as well, you know. And, of course, I guess we can't, though. It's, yeah. Why am I talking about? Of course we can't. But yeah, we better keep those two in line. They're going to be what's going to be causing problems for us. I think we got an idea of our place then. Okay, we're not going to make any advisors. We don't make that much money, it looks like. Dispute successions. Poland is a dispute succession, but 0 years old. And we're not really allying and marrying. We don't want too many diplomatic relations, so... Okay, let's see our army. Nice little army of 14,000 men. How about you come over this way? We got our boats. Where are the trading boats? We got 3 trading boats. Okay, protect the trade. Lubeck. Do that. There you go. So that's what we've got right now. We've got some rebels here. Ah, okay, so he starts out over here in Gotland. That's pretty cool. We got some Danish rebels right now. I guess that's for the former king who's been ousted. He's in Gotland as a pirate with 10,000 men. We may need to go over there. We have no transport ships, though. We actually have no transport ships. So how can we get over there? We can't. Well, that's useful. Thanks, game. You didn't give me... Oh, no, they gave me 10. We got 10. That's it. So I was thinking that was... Why did I think that was transport ships? We have 10 transport ships. They got 10,000 men, though. And Eric Griff is leading them right now. He's a 1 star. He's not exactly amazing. 3-2-1. It's not bad, though. But that's 3 for fire, and there's no fire anyway. We need to go sort them out. But I'm going to need a few more transport ships. We need to take at least... Because when we land the men, we're going to be at a disadvantage. That is a problem, isn't it? That is a problem. Is he going to... This unit is really getting to Gonj. This unit arrived on the 8th of March. So he's actually going to be leaving. Okay, so that's fine. He's going to be leaving to Gonj. Okay, let's move our men in then to go to... I was about to say maybe they'll move. The rebels are moving anyway, so you don't have to go to Gotland. Yep, just saw that, Sabum. We can get ready to go take them down. Okay, that's fine then. But we probably could do with 1 more boat anyway. Oh, we can make 3 more boats. We might want some big boats, though. 10 transport ships is a good amount to begin with. We'll move these men here just to get ready for when they get to there. We need a leader then. Who is going to lead our men? I guess we'll recruit a general straight away, yeah. Okay, let's do it then. Okay, my council. Anyone is there? I don't know how many of you are there right now. I should probably check. Do any of you want to lead our men to glory? If any of you guys would, just shout out and I'll put maybe first come, first serve. Don't forget to pay for troops. That is a good point, yes. And I just realized I had time go by when I was doing that. Killian Royce. Okay, Kilroy. Perfect. Kilroy said he'll be leading the men. Killian Royce. So there we go. Killian Royce will be the first Grand General of the Danish army. Let's go. How good? Oh, okay. You're really good at maneuvering, but you got no shock. Okay, well, at least you'll be fast, I guess. But let's go back to the money then. Put that up. We can still make money even with them at full, so that's fine. Okay, we'll come over here. How long is it going to take them to get here? They will get here on the 8th of March. Wow, that takes them quite a long time. Okay, we'll wait for them then. On the 8th of March, we'll be ready. We'll be ready for those traitors. Those traitors to... What's his name? What's our king's name? Whittlesback. Traitors to the Whittlesbacks. How dare they? When can we actually eat you up? Yeah, 54. So just 10 years, not long. Give me the cavalry, says Kilroy. Humiliate the rival. We're fine. We're fine for now. We're just going to wait for these guys. That's the only thing we need to do right now. I think other than that, I like that government reform is actually just here now. That's nice. Okay, so you can just click that button and go straight to that. I was going to say it would be kind of annoying if you've got to keep, you know, getting to that. We're not far off the Great Power List. We could probably get on the Great Power List pretty quickly. Get a general from the nobles. We're fine, Sabam. We should have enough men to defeat them. It is a woods, though. Is there a river? Halland. There's no river across here. I think we should be able to handle them. You know, Killian Royce can handle this. He can do it. They're going to take quite a while. Maybe I should build some men while they're coming. That's maybe what I should have done. How many more men can we have? 5 more men. Okay, let's build some more men. I'll actually just build them here. What do we have? 10 to 4. Okay, let's build 2 more men. And a horse. So that'll be 3. And we can make 2 more. Let's build them all then. So we've got 2 to 1, so that's 5, make 6. We can make 1 more man and a horse. There we go, perfect. Wait for them in Gonj. I wasn't sure how that would work. I wasn't sure if I wait in Gonj, would they stop? That's my concern. Maybe he'll just stop moving. I don't know how the rebels' movement works when they're going, so I'm going to let them come to us. I'm going to let them move to Gonj because I don't want to try and travel to Gotland, you know? I don't want to try and move to them. But let's go. Tensions between nobles and clergy. In feudal kingdoms, 2 castes in society held great power, the nobility and the clergy. Now it turns out a baron and the local monastery of his fief are bickering about who owns a rather large piece of land. Ah, these fools, these fools. Jesus lived among beggars and fishermen. Why don't you? A good point. The Papal States opinion will go massively down. The clergy's opinion, loyalty will go down. Clearly do not wish to anger His Holiness. Noble rebels. We don't need more rebels right now. I'm sorry, Papal States. Denmark is not with you. And yeah. And now they're very much against a marriage. Neutral attitude towards us. Too many diplomatic relations. Oh, he has too many, yes. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get them to join us then. Okay, so Poland is a no-go. Okay, Poland's no-go. Austria then. Austria, how about you? Oh, no. Austria's too many relations. Okay, France? France has too many... Why does everyone have so many relations? Okay, well, let's have a quick look at the possibility of an alliance. Who would ally us? Okay, 57. There's quite a few people. Quite a few very small people. Rather than Brunswick, Pomerania. Might want to ally one of our relations, I think, then. Yeah, maybe we should just marry one of our Palatinate. Okay, let's just marry... There's no real big people that will marry into us, I don't think. It looks like, yeah. Brandenburg. Brandenburg's pretty big. You know, they're pretty north. Livonian. Okay, fine. Fine, game. That's how you want to be. Let's see how close... Bohemia. Bohemia's never too bad. Bavaria. We could go with our family and the Palatinate. So we could either go with family or we can go with Bohemia. That's what I'm thinking. Family or Bohemia or Scotland, potentially. Okay, family, Bohemia or Scotland. Teutonic Order. No, we can't do... Why am I doing marriage? Zoni the Beard, thank you so much. The king in Denmark. The king in the north. Again, why am I always... I'm always end up being in the north, so that always fits quite well. Because, okay, my council, I need your support. We have a few different choices. Family has not gone well recently. We can either choose Scotland, family, Bohemia, or Brandenburg. What does my council think? What does my council think? Who should Denmark ally themselves with? Scotland, family, Bohemia, or Brandenburg? What does the council think? And while you guys make suggestions there, try and see if you can convince me. I'll just make a quick double check. No, there's no one else. Ooh, what about Novgorod? No, royal marriage can't be done. Muscovy? No, too far away. Scotland was red too. Will they take you still? Well, if we just increase relations, there's a chance they might. We got Cheong says Brandenburg. Okay, one vote here for Brandenburg. I think Brandenburg's small. You know, not as big as the others. Not as big as Bohemia maybe right now. But that's still pretty strong. They're in the north. They could help us against any enemy that's nearby that might be wanting to attack us. So I think Brandenburg could be okay. Plus, I guess they have a chance to become emperor. You know, maybe one day someone might want them to be their friend. But yeah, Brandenburg says Sabam. Teutonic Order, lol. No, Kilroy, no Teutonic Order. Well, sounds like two council members are saying we should go with Brandenburg. So I agree. We're going to go for Brandenburg then. Thank you, my council. We'll go with Brandenburg. Offer them the alliance. And done. Wait, why? Do we need another rival? Are you kidding me, game? Novgorod, Burgundy? I mean, who cares about Burgundy? Burgundy's not going to attack me. Then again, they like me. Let's go Novgorod. Okay, we'll go for Novgorod. Novgorod might help Sweden then. Now we can keep Sweden at bay. We'll do that. Novgorod. We got to keep those northern lands from getting in our way. I'm actually more worried about like Novgorod and Muscovy than I would be about the HRE. Really, the HRE probably wouldn't get in my way. In fact, at least I don't think so. Declare statute of state of appeals. Gain 10 prestige. Holstein's opinion goes down. Sweden's goes down. Papal States goes down. National Unrest goes down. We don't need it, really, and it would upset basically all of our, you know, Sweden and Holstein, which would not be good. We're trying to keep them close, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep them close for now. They accepted. Thank you, Brandenburg. A royal marriage, please, in January, the 24th of January. Humiliate the rivals. We're fine with that. 24th of January. Come on. Let's increase the speed. They're going to take a while to get here. They've still got ages. Royal marriage. Morning, Gene Chat. Hello, Chris. Welcome aboard. T for Denmark. But yes. Okay, so we've got all of our relations now. We can't have any more than that. We got a new queen, Agnes, 623. Got a 6 there. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all, if I must say so myself. We should be able to get all our men by the time they get here. The 8th of March. So just a few more days. One more week, guys. Hello, NG. Hello, chat. Hello, Zoni. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Okay, there we go. One day they're here. 15,000 men. 15,000 men should be able to handle this. They've got the woods to protect them. That's really the only thing going for them. We'll take them down. The Denmark flag waving our heels. Killian Royce, take them down. Okay, our men got destroyed. Wow. That went really badly. Huh. Did not think it would go that badly. Leader traitors, he's gained ruthless. Okay, we're going to have to we have to go back and try and fight them. Manpower's there. Wow. They didn't, Killian, they did a number on you. I did not, I thought with 5,000 men, you'd at least be able to take him down. I guess with that 2 shock, that's all he needs. Okay, we're going to have to move these guys back. And move these guys here. Let's get them in together. Wood's not good for maneuvering, lol. You can't maneuver in those damn woods. Stupid woods getting in our way. Okay, bring the men in. Let's go for round 2 then. This time we'll wait for all the men to be. We'll wait for all the men to be built. I'm pretty sure we shouldn't be struggling with this. This is literally the very first thing we got to deal with. They've got a bit of time before they get anywhere with that. We're fine. We're fine. We'll boost up stability because I always like to have +1 stability. But we obviously do want to get some administration power. We want to get to the ideas as soon as possible. And we actually had an heir, and he's a 454. That's not too bad. Okay, council, who would like to be our heir? Or if you can think of a suggestion for a name, I'll be happy with that as well. But what a bad start this has been. I mean, getting an heir is pretty good. You know, wait for, of course, yeah, don't wait. Of course, yeah, we're going to wait for the morale to go back up. Don't worry. Me, says Chris. Okay. Yeah, Chris we can make into a Scandinavian. Christensen. There you go. There you go, Christensen. Is that how you pronounce, is that how you spell that? Joffrey. I do like it. I do. Olaf, no bloody Lord Callis. Don't dare mention that name in these halls. But yes, no, Chris. We're going to go for Chris. Chris said his name. Christopher. That's pretty good as... Christopher. Yeah, okay. I can go for that. I'm not sure if Christensen is actually a name, but yeah. Christopher. We can go for that. That'd be Chris then. Okay, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The heir is Christopher. So there we go. The heir will be Christopher von Wittelsbach. 0 years old. We're still quite young, so we'll be fine. But now we got the heir, the line is called. They lost men as well. The risks of trade. Trade over large distances can be risky, but profitable. The weather, brigands, and pirates remain a threat on land as well as on sea. Compensate the traders. We don't have the money right now. They knew what they were getting into. 15 loyalty, though. That's a lot. We're going to have to go for that. We're going to have to get them back on our side then. Okay, let's have a quick look. So you guys are a little bit upset. It's fine. It's fine. How can we gain some loyalty from you? Lose 5 prestige. We can do that. Okay, grant a monopoly char. There you go, guys. Get a bit of prestige there. Afternoon, does Denmark have unique missions? No, they only have a couple of unique missions, but I think they were there before. Nothing new this time. Just a new achievement. I think they've added new missions, obviously, to India. India has a lot of new missions, and I think also up here, like Novgorod, Moscow, and some of the other Russian states, they have some new cool missions. But yes, just the general ones for us right now. Let's wait for all the men to be built. We now got double the men they have. So if we can't win like this would be ridiculous. I'm going to just cry. Okay, how many more men need to be built? Okay, 1 more horse. The surrender of Maine, where among the possible options they went with time to teach them how to war as a choice of their action. Well, I guess France and England are going to fight. This could be a chance to fight England. No, France, Genoa, Savoy, and Montferrat. And yet England has no allies. Leinster and Portugal, but no one's going to help them in that war. We're currently losing quite a bit of gold. We need to finish off these rebels. 17,000 men. What a ridiculous situation. The former king is trying to take back his throne. How dare he? I'm going to actually just jump in with these guys. We got like double their men. As the heir, I demand we go back to our pagan ways. Should have gotten the nobility general. Yeah, probably should have. But, you know, I like to roleplay, and I'm giving Killian Royce a chance, you know. We got to give him a chance. We've got, like, double the men this time. They've got woods, but still. There you go. The woods was not enough. Oh, God, they're still putting up a good fight. They've still put up a pretty good fight, so... Yeah, great. Okay, let's leave some men here, and we'll chase after them. Chase after them, men. Don't let them escape alive. The Bavarian inheritance. With the death of Johann of Palatinate Neupmark in 1443, Christopher inherited the family holdings in Oberschwalch. Their importance may pale in comparison to the crowns Christopher holds in the north, but they still provide a nice source of income on the side in these dire times. Denmark gets Bavarian holdings. Excellent. That's lovely, isn't it? That's lovely. Thank you, Bavaria. You gave me stuff. I mean, we didn't get Bavaria, but we got a little bit of tax incomes. I'd like to just inherit Bavaria at some point in the future. That'd be nice. But apparently people did not want to ally family, which is, you know, I guess. Denmark occupied those lands. Okay, we need to go occupy the last piece of land, and the rebels will be taken care of. Send them over to there. Oh, and we have a mission fulfilled. Build to force limit. There we go. We'll do that. Morale of army would have been good a second ago, actually. Expand Denmark. We'll do that later. Okay, all the men are here. Let's split in half. Just take half the men. Take the smaller group. Take Killian Royce with you. Put them on the boats. And let's travel to Gotland. Gotland will be back. We must take back the precious, precious Gotland. It's so precious. Go, my men. Okay, so we now got the precious Gotland back. Hello, friends. Hello, Alavi. We're going to get back the precious Gotland. Most precious thing of all. Maybe get rid of the fort to get a little bit of income. Oh, yes. And we should probably actually put down our military stuff. Army force limit. Put down the forts. Mothball the forts. Need to get back into playing EU4. I've not played a bit of EU4 recently. How are you today? Overall, I'm pretty good. Personal life. Got some difficulties when it comes to official stuff, shall I say. As you can see. But people just... I would put it this way. People are a pain in the ass. I'll put it this way. Ugh. Get rid of Gotland fort after retake. So what's new? The state of Denmark. Okay, this could be important. Ever since the Treaty of Kalmar in 1397, it has been stipulated that the crowns of Norway, Sweden, and Denmark rest on one head. Denmark is the seat of this union, the dominant state in the north, and a would-be contender to the influence of the Hanseatic League. Newly crowned Christopher III has not inherited a Baltic empire, however. His predecessor was deposed after having been defeated by the Hanseatics, and now leads a life as a pirate on Gotland. Well, I mean, we just took care of those, basically. While the recently introduced sound toll is a great source of income, the crown has also been forced to pawn many of its lands to the major noble families of Fott, Glidstone, Rosenkrantz, Ranau, Friel to pay for the many expenses of keeping the union together and the failed wars of our predecessors. If we are to prevent royal power from weakening, we must get that land back by any means possible. Nobility must aid and advise of a rule. We gain a ton of money. We get crown lands recovered. National unrest goes up. National tax modifier goes up as well. Noble regiments, 11 of them will revolt. 7 more will also revolt. Noble states lose 10 loyalty. Okay, wow. That's quite a lot of stuff there. I think we could probably handle that. As long as the rebels are separated. The nobles carry this kingdom on their shoulders. We must give them what they are owed. National tax modifier goes down. We gain 1 stability. I think this is a difficult one. My council. Should we retake the lands of the crown? Or should we allow the nobles to continue to have it? We get 1 stability for that, but we lose national tax modifier. What does the council think? What should young Christopher III do in such dire times? What does the council believe? The names are based off of characters in Hamlet. Ah! Good job, Chris. Good nod. Good notice in there. Chris says F the nobles. Very, very to the point. No, it's just Scandinavian noble names, says Cybam. Well, there you go. Could just be coincidence. Maybe the Hamlet names are named after these nobles. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what happens in Hamlet. Did I read Hamlet? I can't remember now. Macbeth's always the one that I remember the best, but yes. Okay, I've only had one piece of advice to F the nobles. Since no manpower, no revolts. That's maybe a good point, but I think we can handle them. Okay, I'm kind of leaning towards taking back what was ours, and someone already suggested that. It's been 1-1. Take the money in Runcie, 2-1 now. Okay, Kilroy. Killian Royce has made his decision. I maybe should have moved the men first. That would have made more sense. Okay, let's go pick up these guys. That was a very bad idea. That was a very, very bad idea. These guys are going to run away. I need to put back up them. We got money for that. We can put up the iron maintenance up now. But okay. That's a very silly bombing. We need to deal with this first. Local autonomy's gone up. God, Denmark is just a mess. I did not think it would go like this. Naval doctrine, though. Let's hope you stay alive. I hope so. Fleet and being. Maintenance modifier. Combat ability. Ship trade power. Chance to capture. No, we can... Let's go for maintenance modifier. We don't want to be spending too much money right now. Let's go for that. We'll wait for this to fall. Once this has fallen, we'll put the men on ships and we'll go back. The siege is done. I probably should have activate all the fort. I probably should have done that. That would have made more sense. Okay, we made a couple of slight mistakes so far. We can fix it, and all our money's gone. Where did I just spend that money? Did they just... Okay. I feel like I'm losing my mind right now. Okay, it's fine. We've almost taken this 21%. They're starting to move, though. Don't you dare move to Strayland. It's mine. Don't you dare. I'll move these guys. They go in the fin. We can't move them in, though. Rebels have been successful. They occupy more lands. Rebels everywhere, but we're just little Denmark. This is not... I was going to check see what this meant for my subjects. Our subjects are fine, okay. I'm a little bit worried about the subjects. I don't want them to get too upset. They might see this as an opportunity to get rid of me. We'll do a royal marriage of Holstein. Yeah, get them involved a bit. Money was the reason we did this. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Yeah, but at least we get national tax modifiers now, you know? I guess that's good. We entered the royal marriage. There we go. We got them. Oh, Sweden! Sweden's come to our aid. I completely forgot. Sweden, we do have you guys. Thank you for actually doing something. That's very much appreciated. You got 12,000 men. We could go deal with them and weakening the nobles. Yeah, we've upset the nobles quite a bit. Sweden, could you go kill the 7,000? Could you Sweden? Sweden. Okay, they're gonna go. Okay, we got rid of them. The siege is done. Get the men on the boats. Boats travel quickly. And get these guys back on the boat. Yeah, Sweden and Denmark, BFFs. Everyone knows that. Sweden and Denmark have been the best friends forever. Did I put you on the boats? Yes. Now, do we take care of these? I think we should take care of these guys first. We'll take these guys here. Then we'll pick up the other guys. We'll take care of this 7,000 men first, because it's a slightly smaller one. Okay, now go pick up these guys. Holy crap, the AI did something helpful somewhat. Grant them freedom as... Yes, just give Sweden freedom from now on. Thank you, Sweden. You took back Halland. Well, that means freedom. Anatomical theatre. Local doctors in Gladsaxe have begun to pay good money to study fresh corpses. The physicians claim this allows them to improve their knowledge on the human body. Reprimand them. They can dissect the bodies of the convicted. Local unrest. Maybe we don't really want local unrest, I guess. Let us work to secure a constant supply of bodies. Lose 10 prestige and local unrest. Maybe we should reprimand them for now. Let's look at the actual unrest, though. Is the unrest actually bad? Because the unrest isn't bad. Look at that. There's nothing, basically. Okay, well, they can dissect the bodies of the convicted. Yeah, there you go. National unrest isn't bad right now. Okay, get these guys on the boats. And let's go around here. Sweden actually might... Nope, Sweden's just going to go in there. Thanks, Sweden. Thanks. I mean, I guess it's something. Now they're traveling... Okay, we'll attack them here. Norway's actually coming in. There you go. And we should be able to defeat these rebels here. There we go. Take them down, Killian Royce. You got them. Good job, Killian Royce. take care of them. Now we got one more to deal with. But we don't have many men. Okay, let's take this down. They never travel. They never bother. They keep wanting to, but they never do it. Keep them there. Bring these ships back around here. Denmark have occupied this. Okay, can you please, guys, can you come back, please? It would be nice to have you a bit help here. I wish I could tell them what to do. But it looks like they don't want to do what I say. Thanks. Okay, we've got 12,000 men. We don't have that many more men than they have. Now, this is farmlands. There's no river crossing, so we should be okay to cross over and take them down. We're going to need to make sure we have a few more men, because their guy's free shock once again. Tobias Arnstoff. He's not a bad general, apparently. Brandenburg, please help me. We'll deal with them. We'll let our men get a few more. Consolidate? No, I'm just going to let it slowly grow up. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with how it is. I think we'll be fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's okay. Don't forget the fort penalty. We should be fine. Killian Royce, why did you not get any shock? Why could you not get any shock? That would have been so useful, but it's fine. Yeah, once we deal with all these rebels, the country will be in good order, you know? To be honest, you know, when you think about it, the country won't be in that bad a situation, you know? We got rid of the ones from Gotland, you know, we got rid of these guys, we got the national tax modifiers up and stuff, we got the ones from Bavaria. We won't be in such a bad situation. Then we can concentrate on trying to get to India. These guys are just broken right now, though. I can just keep getting men while we wait. New month. God, we've got hardly any men there. I might attack. I think we'll be okay. As long as we get good rolls. Let's have a quick look. We have slightly more morale to begin with. They got a better roll. We got the better roll there. Equal. Looking pretty good. There we go. The morale's down. Should be fine. There we go. Done. Done and dusted. Here we go. Can commanders train or stat increases random? Nothing stabilizes the country like killing 10,000 people. War of the Roses. Support of House Lancaster. So they're fighting France and they've got the War of the Roses. This is not looking like a good time for England, which is good for me. Because obviously we don't want England to get powerful. We don't like England. We don't want them to get powerful because we're getting to India first. India is mine. Someone's voting for Brunswick. Well, great. Good for you, Bohemia. Good for you, Bohemia. Be different. Be brave. Be proud. Whatever it is you're doing, just be different. You know, do whatever you're doing. People will be happy. Money-wise, we're making good money. We could probably now get rid of the forts. Mothball the forts. Take down the army maintenance. There we go. 5 gold. Doing pretty good on gold now. And we could probably get an advisor. Do we need to build any more ships? We've got the amount of men we need. We need 2 more boats. Let's try and build 2 more boats. We got 10. Let's build 2 big boats, I think. Let's build 2 big ones. An early carrack. That'll cost 50 gold. Let's build one of those. We don't like England and their radical ideas like Brexit. Well, I mean, right now they're already at Brexit. Oh, no, wait. They've still got land in Europe. So technically, yeah. This time France is going to force Brexit. Just like in real life. But real history, sorry, not now. Not with the actual Brexit now. That's completely different. Okay, we got that there. We got to build 1 more big ship. And basically, we'll be on top of everything. Now we could build 3 more ships. Maybe we could build 3 big ships. Like I said, we want to have a good navy. For the future. So we're ready for what happens. Then again, you know, this kind of more... You know, it's not deep ocean. We could probably just make galleys. Maybe we could build a couple... maybe build another transport ship. Let's build, 2 big ones and 1 transport ship. That will do. Saint performs a miracle. Some people... Oh, yeah, I got it. It was funny before you explained the joke. Elavi, you gotta explain the joke. If you don't explain the joke, it doesn't stay funny. That's just how jokes work, you know? Explain the joke makes it more funny. Because then people realize that it's not funny because you explained the joke. And that in itself is a twisting of the joke. And it's funny because it's absurd. Yeah? Everyone knows that. Same performs miracle. Some people were so devout in their religion that they set out to help the poor and heal the sick. We've truly been blessed. One, stability will be nice. Papal influence. We're probably going to become Protestant. I don't think we're going to have good relations with the Pope, to be honest. I'm confused by that. Thank you for that. No problem. We have truly been blessed. Yeah, 1 stability. 2 stability would be great. Okay, we got 10,000 men, building boats. We don't have any manpower. Great time. Just keep it peaceful, you know? We're going to eat up Holstein when it's done. Then we can get another ally, which will probably be one of our family members. We need to try and get Sweden and Norway to see it's best to stay with us, you know? Best to stay with us, Sweden, Norway. See, they're happy. They're fine. One day you'll be ours. One day. One day. It continues. The chance of being inherited is 0%. Have been stable for 50 years. So we're going to have to wait till 1494. So quite a long time. So we're going to make sure we have a powerful army until that point. I say, we're not really aiming to become big. You know, we're not aiming to like get lots of land. We're aiming to become a big maritime power and get to India first. Make our own trade company. Control the tea and get the achievement. All the tea will be mine. All the tea will come to Denmark. You know, in Denmark, in the winter, it gets pretty cold. You know? The winters in Denmark can be pretty cold. We need tea to warm ourselves. And the Livonian Order and Teutonic Order are not having a great time against Poland. As you normally expect. Yep, junior partner of Lithuania. Poland actually likes me a lot. So Poland have done a complete 180. And they now love me. And I have no relations to give them. So yeah, we're going to have to wait for 5 years and get Holstein. My problem with this whole approach is that you can't integrate Norway and Sweden when you don't expand. That's a good point. We will expand, but I say it's not the main aim. We'll do it when we can, but I like nice borders. The Renaissance. So we need to go get Holstein. Once we get Holstein, we can look maybe to try and take some land from the Holy Roman Empire. But in doing that, we could create a lot of enemies. It might not be worth it. We might need to look to aim to try and take out some other people. Oh, wow, Polish. Okay, Poland just went straight up here for... Thanks, Poland, for your lovely borders. That's great. Hopefully they can fix it with Teutonic. We could aim for England. That's why we're looking for that alliance with Scotland, potentially. We could aim to use England as another platform to jump to Africa. So there you go. We'll see. We'll see how things change. But England's currently getting their butts kicked. It appears that the king has become cruel. Okay, our king is now cruel. Great. Yep, England's just all on their own. Isn't it pronounced Holstein? There's an L there, I don't know. I'm not sure how you're meant to pronounce it, Larvae. I just pronounced it with the L. Holstein. Holstein. No, Holstein. Holstein. Should be, yeah. I assume. But then again, I'm not from that area. My pronunciation could be completely wrong. We're making a bit of money. Okay, let's get some advisors in. I say to begin with, we're pretty bad at everything. But I think we should go for an advisor for this slot because we want to try and get our tech up as quickly as possible, get the idea groups. Then we'll change to diplomatic. So stability cost modifier, yearly prestige. Let's go for yearly prestige then. Ernst Gersdorf. Welcome aboard, my good man. There we go, because we're making some decent money right now. And there we go. And we could probably make that second boat, actually. That's what I should be doing. Another big carrack. There we go. No worries, I was thinking about the football team. Danzig or St. Petersburg. I think you need 1 or 2 provinces to integrate Norway. Treason against Denmark. How dare they? This is unfortunate. Well, we have no professionalism right now. They lose 10 loyalty. Local unrest goes up. Local manpower. We could gain some professionalism, but if we lose it, it's not a big deal. This is unfortunate, yeah. We don't have any anyway. Oh, is this DLC out? The DLC is not out yet. It comes out, I think, on Thursday, if I remember correctly. So the DLC is not out yet, Karaska. We just got a little bit early, just a few days early, so we can play it, just to show you guys a bit of what is involved in this. Actually, oh, I love that. Look at that, the government uniform. It actually, like, you can actually see it slightly fill up. So you know how close it is. Oh, that's really nice. See, that's what you call a good user interface. Just little things like that go a long way of making me like your user interface. Like, it's not even a big thing. It's just nice. Treason against Denmark? We are Denmark. Treason against us. I mean, there's a lot of treason against us right now. Bribes grow more accepted. It's still just the same. We get a bit of corruption. We've got to deal with that then. Oh, no, we got... Oh, that's been sorted with. That's fine. We'll leave it as it is. War's going up. Brandenburg did not call me in to help out in this war. Then again, there is no war. I guess they were just fighting in Brandenburg's land. Okay. The Teutonic Order tried to run away into... Like, near... I guess because they control that, don't they? Yeah, the Teutonic Order does have this piece of land, so... Oof. Poland, did you really have to make such horrible borders? Did you really have to do this? Why? Why this piece here? Why? Declared war upon the enemy Austria, Burgundy, and Austria. Yeah, everyone's really going for it. That's why you should eat all the Swedes. We will. Let's say we'll wait for Holstein. We've got 3 more years till we can actually just take on in Holstein. So for now, we'll improve relations so we can get them up to the 190%. Yeah, 10 years. Been your vassal for 10 years. 100. Yeah, we just need 190 opinion. That's all we need. And then Adolf von Scheyerberg can become part of Denmark. As it should be. You know, it looks really weird having Denmark, the bottom half just being a different color. It looks weird. The papal controller is now the papal controller. The Pope is now the papal controller. Do we actually have one? We don't have any there. I don't think we're going to be very close to Denmark, to the papal states. I'm starting to think that we're not going to be very close to them, if you ask me. But yeah, becoming friends with Poland, I think would be the next aim. Or Scotland. Scotland or Poland or our family. We'll see. Once we eat them up. Danzig is still there. Of course Danzig is always still there. But yeah. Little Riga. Oh, little Riga. How you doing, Riga? You're still alive, you know? No one's attacked you. Poland. Poland? Oh, Poland took this little island. Poland's such horrible borders, Poland. Why'd you do this to everyone? Why'd they do this to everyone? We got some lands down here we could probably... Is this whether we want to become enemies with the Holy Roman Emperor? Now, if Austria's occupied as a weak one, we could. Well, if Poles take it all, it will be Gdansk. Gdansk. Danzig was left alone. And, yeah, that's mostly it. Teutonic Order did not get left with much, did they? Neither did the Livonian Order. That was a... Poland really went for it there. Poland, I think, is going to be a problem. So we either need to ally with them or we have to try and find a way to combat them. I can't think of any way we could handle them. No one's helping Sweden. They have no liberties. They love us. They love us. Sweden loves us. Why would they ever hate me? Okay, so we should be getting to administration power. We can get technology up, can't we? Poland, we have to fix your borders. No need to thank us. We'll just trim a little from the top. Well, we could just become friends with them, you know? Oh, we're 1 away from getting that. Come on, 1 more month. There we go, temples. Okay, 1 more and we can go for exploration ideas. That's all we need. So just a little bit more, go for exploration ideas. We can head off to Africa. And then India awaits. And then all the tea will be mine. All the tea will be mine. Assassination of nobles. Well, I mean, we got rid of a lot of the nobles, or at least got rid of a lot of their power. But yes. Let them solve it by themselves. Lose 15 legitimacy. They get happy there. They're unhappy there. We can get 5 legitimacy and they get loyalty. This sounds like the best. The Archking can intimidate them to keep in their peace. This sounds like the best one, yeah. There we go, because we're cruel. Oh, I guess cruel pays sometimes. It's good to be cruel. Okay, we got a ton of money right now. How many more boats can we build? We can build 1 more boat. Okay, I mean, we're going to build another big one. We got so much money coming in right now. I think we should build another big boat. Oh, no, some trade boats, though. You know what? Let's build actually a bark. We did not have many trade boats. Let's build another one of those. And that should be all the boats done. Soldier-wise, we're at the full of that, so that's good. 2.8 right now. It's not that much money. We've just not been doing much. We've just not been going to war. Some forts are red and some are silver. What's the red stand for? The red stands for the fact that they are mothballed. I forgot to mothball these forts after we took them back. There you go. So those forts are not activated. The ones that are like this, they're activated. And because that's our capital fort, it's just always activated, I guess. So there you go. Capital fort. Fort defense, 1%. Oh, it just gives the capital, that's why it's just coloured, yeah. Okay. Any dispute successions that we could use? Munster, no, just basically Ireland and stuff. Gotcha, thanks. No problemo. Always here to help, Kilroy. You're the general, after all. You should know these things. What's our supply limits around here? 34. Okay, supply limits around Denmark are pretty good. We haven't really got any worry about that, so we can keep them all together for now. Marketplace. Let's get that. Treason against Denmark again. I mean, this is unfortunate. I mean, again, we have no professionalism right now. Local unrest. We could probably go for that. This is probably the time to gain it. Let's do that. We'll punish the Pope. We could probably gain. Let's start doing professionalism. Let's have a look. If we actually put the maintenance up, we'll still gain a little bit of gold. We got a lot of gold right now. I'm going to go with that. Let's start getting these guys ready. Let's get professional army going. Enable army drilling. Let's go. Go, Killian Royce. Get the army ready for the future. We have a professional army for the ages. We've got our ships up to full once that last ship is built. And we have the army up to full, basically. So yeah, we don't really need the money for much more. So we don't really need to have lots of money right now. So I'm very happy with that. Corruption's at 1. Yes, oh boy, 6 cav is way too much. My lord. Has paid off. He's improved his siege skill. Okay, there you go. Killian, I mean, I would have liked you to got a bit of shock, but you got some siege skill there. You know, nothing to be sniffed at. That's nice. Where's that last boat? Okay, the last boat's almost done. He can go join the other trade vessels once that's done. And everyone will be happy. And we've got one more. No, this is probably now. We can probably get it now. Is it start in January? And we can annex them. 1st of January 50. Yes, we can. So we just need to get 190 opinion, which is going up. So there we go. The Danish Empire rule the world. So we just need to get up to 190 and we can eat up this lovely jubbly. And then obviously we can look at Norway, Sweden, just to hold them. We can look at the north of the Holy Roman Empire, see how it looks. It seems possible we could take it. If not, we might have to look for something else. Maybe Pomerania. Pomerania doesn't, it's not part of the HRE. No, it is part of the HRE. Yeah, they're part of the HRE, so can't really go for Pomerania. We could try and become enemies of Poland or Lithuania, but I think we're just smashing ourselves in the teeth. Novgorod, no point either, because, that's next to Sweden. We need to eat Sweden first. So I say we go, for England. I think we get that. If we can't go for Northern Europe, we go for England. That, to me, makes the most sense. Unless we want to go all the way down the Burgundy in France, which you can see there, France is eating quite a bit of England there. We got a revolt going on. Oh, for Sweden. Okay, Sweden, you can handle that. I say fight everyone. No, we need to be careful about this. Especially if we're going to go to India later on. We can't just make enemies of everyone back at home. We'll move to India, that's it. The House of Carlton ends the War of the Roses. Huh, Carlton. I don't think I've ever seen them win. King Benjamin I Carlton. I've never seen Carlton win, I don't think. Huh. Okay, well, there you go. Carlton won. Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Did you see that weird dance or something? But yeah. From Will Smith. Okay, we're drilling. Everything's fine. Money's good. We got that last ship. There we go. Okay, so the other ship. Let's send you off to do the trade. Protect the trade. Lubeck. We got 4 trade ships there. That's so 4 trade. We could probably do more of those actually. I would like a few more of them. Okay, our fleet is up to full. A generation of cowards. Purge them. Well, we have less than 4,000 manpower anyway. Let's do it. Fine, whatever. Teutonic Order's a peasants' war. Good. Teutonic Order's not having a good time. They've just already got smashed by Poland. And now, the cameras feels a bit off. A bit forward or a bit... Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. That seems fine to me. But yeah, I think we should maybe look to go for England. We don't want England to get too powerful. How's everything else? Okay, Ormond. Unrest, 1.9%. We're fine. Everything's good. We just went... Oh, there we go. Holstein is there. Annex our vassal. Opinion of other subjects will be -30. So that's fine. Opinion change of the HRE members, -25. We can do that. We can deal with that. Not part of it is part of it. Yeah, so because this is part of it, it's going to be a problem. I don't want to join the HRE. Really? Let's say I want to be a big empire with an Indian Empire. That's what I want. So I don't want to be part of the HRE. So I'm going to try and fight back against them. We're going to try and manipulate the HRE. And as you can see here, Austria might not be the emperor at some point. Nassau has got 2 votes. If they get 1 more, they could be emperor. And Nassau wouldn't be too strong. I wouldn't be scared of Nassau. So we could probably handle it. We've got so much damn money. So much money. And the government reforms is almost full. So we can see what that does. We're 1 away from getting the idea groups done. So that would be great as well. So things looking up. Things looking great for our nation. Nation of Denmark. Make India part Scandinavia. A noble ambition. It is. It is a noble ambition. Baltic Fleet. Need a naval force limit of 25. We build 1 more ship, we'd get that. And integrate Norway. Okay, so we need 1 more ship. But I want to keep to our force limit. You should try and take Holland at some point to get the coastal center of trade. It is a really good, rich area, but don't need Burgundy right now. So yeah. And it is a part of the HRE. I'd say I'd rather just take these I mean, if it was up to me, the perfect scenario would be taking the northern European lands here and, like, going west along them. So stay away from Poland, like, slowly go towards France. Like, eat up this area would be the perfect Denmark situation. All that lovely trade, go into India and stuff. But fighting the HRE might not be on the cards. We'll see how the situation looks. Gain 2 people influence. Gain 5 unrest, but reform desire. He's probably a heretic. Let's go for that. Monopolize Lubeck. How long is this going to take? Okay, it shouldn't take too long for that to fall into my hands. Norway does not love me. Okay, Norway, love me. Improve relations. Love me. Love me, Norway. Love me. If we eat that, we might pop on to the Great Power list. Potentially. I wonder. Maybe. And we also want to get the Renaissance. What is the Renaissance right now? How does the institution look? Renaissance. Okay, it's kind of coming here. 6%. Start off in Italy, obviously. It's going to get slow. We probably don't have to push it here much. Yeah, we probably don't really need to force it, do we? It probably wouldn't be too bad. Promote settlement growth. I completely forgot we could do that. That's really nice. Bergen riots. Olav Nilsen Skank, popular commander of the Bergenhus fortress and a sworn enemy of the Hanseatic League in Norway, has been killed by local merchants. Despite his long history of service to the crown, Olav was also a pirate. Why is everyone a pirate in Scandinavia? Everyone who's not king turns into a pirate, it seems. But yes, hunting down Hanseatic ships all over the North Sea in order to eliminate this threat to their interests, the German merchants instigate a riot, cornering Olav in a local abbey, and then burning it to the ground. How dare those scum do such a thing? Do you play any overhaul mods for this game, NG? Not recently. I did a while ago, but I've not recently, because I've been trying to keep to how the developers want us to play it vanilla. But that's mainly because I don't have much free time to play these days, so what I play is for my channel and for Twitch and stuff and YouTube. So I want to try and get an idea of where the game's at. So people ask me questions about how I feel about the game. I don't get confused with the mod. The mods can affect your opinion about the game, and you'll have different ideas about different mechanics in the game. So I like to play vanilla and just say, I have this opinion, I have that opinion, I think this part's great, I think this part could be improved, etc. So it gives me a more, I feel like, opinionated view about the game when it comes to how it can be developed for the future. But that's just my opinion. Olav met his fate in the flames together with monks. Nothing could be done, really. Lose 10 prestige. The event happens. Opinion Denmark goes by -50. This is the end of the Hanseatic in Bergen. Lose -75 ducats. Now, we have a lot of money, so that's not too bad. It happens. Lubeck, Albania, Riga, Bremen, Hamburg, Magdeburg will all hate me. That's an interesting one. Do I make Norway hate me for a bit? And losing prestige isn't a big deal. Or do I get the men of the north out? Now, it could have been, I could probably try and get them to be my vassal, potentially. Let's have a quick look. If I was to offer vassalization, is a member of the being a member of the Empire, they're never going to be my vassal. Are they? Yeah. So I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't matter if they hate me. We're not going to be friends with them. Yeah. This is the end of the Hanseatic League. Kick them out. Get rid of them. scoundrels. I mean, they're going to hate me anyway because I'm eating up this. So yeah, I'm pretty fine with that. I want Norway. Norway and Sweden, I think, should be our main thing here. That's my opinion, at least. For the Legoland. Ah, Legoland. Good old Legoland. Do we have this yet? 99.43. Okay, we're almost there to getting our first government reform. And there we go. Now, it doesn't actually... It does pop up. Okay, that's good. It does pop up to tell you you can get a new one. So I'm guessing we can go for one of these noble privileges. Now, strength for noble privileges. Okay. What do we... Now, can I change that? Can I spend it? No, if we do change it, we always get 10 corruption. Okay, so just to get the next one of this. I took over Europe with Denmark. I could imagine that. They're in not the worst position. If you can eat up Sweden and Norway, you're pretty strong, to be honest. But yes, noble privileges. Do we go for strength for the noble privileges? Enacting this, blah, blah, blah. National manpower modifier, plus 15%. Or curtail the noble privileges. National tax modifier goes up, but the nobility influence goes down by minus 10%. Curtail or strengthen the nobles? Do I want manpower or do we want tax? I feel like we're getting quite a bit of tax here. I think maybe manpower might be the thing here. My council. What does the council think? I say maybe we should go for strengthen to get more manpower. But what does the council think? What does my council think? Norway is easy. What does the council think about this? Should we enhance the nobles' power or decrease it? Curtail them. You need to focus on Sweden. Norway is easy. Men. Kilroy says to go for the men. Strengthen the noble privileges, says Kilroy, my advisor. Tywin Stark. Okay. He's going for the tax. He says curtail the noble privileges. You need manpower, says Zoni. More manpower. Okay, free going towards and strengthen the noble privileges. Of course, Tywin would go for curtailing the noble privileges. Of course he would. Okay, sounds like the council has spoken, and I agree. Let's strengthen the noble privileges. So there we go, we've got that now. Okay, income from vassals, national manpower modifier, good. And it'll cost 150 to get the next one for the bureaucracy. Now, guys, just want to make sure, it's saying to me that the stream is slightly unstable. How's the stream for you guys? Is it unstable right now? If it is, I can obviously change the server and go to a different server. But that might mean you're able to refresh the stream. I know it's gone back to green now. Just wondering if you guys how the stream's looking. I don't want you guys obviously to be having a bad time. As announced, Scotland, no! Scotland announced me as their rival. We might have to take over Scotland. So that might be our way to get to England. We take over Scotland. Scotland and England? Well, that's annoying. Integrating, there we go, perfect. Okay, so we've taken the bottom part. Good. And we can make a state. Done. Okay, that's done. So we've taken that now. We've also got some men and some boats. Now, I don't know if that adds it in what we can have. We've actually gone down on what we can have. So is it Iron Man? It is Iron Man. Told you they'll start not to like you. Yes, it is. Who's not liking me? My vassals? My subjects? No, Sweden and Norway love us. But obviously we got these men up north. How do I want to deal with these guys? Can we become... Now, he likes us. He likes us. He likes us. And this one? Lubeck does not like me. But the other three like me. There's a probability that they probably wouldn't go for... Yeah. Remember the Empire. Now, if I was to declare war, let's just say I was... Austria would not allow it. But we will get a claim on these guys, I think, just in case the Empire becomes weak or the Emperor's a weak person. I want to go for a claim for this, or for Lubeck. What's your allies? Bremen and Hamburg, Pomerania and Verdun. Now, Verdun is over here. We could get that land as well. Bremen and Hamburg. Oh, Hamburg. I like that. These are trade league Ried, Magdeburg, Bremen, Hamburg, and Albania. And then they're trading with Venice and the Knights. That's it. So they might be the easier one. Okay, let's send a guy here then. We're gonna make a claim and just see if the opportunity comes, I will go for Northern Europe. But I'm just not sure if that is the best decision for now. But now we got that. Yeah, we need to decide what we're gonna do. Austria. Would you like to be friends? We can now make a new friend, actually. Yeah, we can make one more new friend. Now, Austria's never going to do it. France never will do it. And we can't get Scotland now because Scotland has betrayed us. Those traitors. Poland would still be willing to have an alliance. Alfred the Great says, what? Poland would be an ally. Bohemia. Not. Brandenburg they will, and obviously they can help us fight for any of the northern people here. But we could also go with the Palatinate or Bavaria. The Bavaria's not willing to join us, actually. They don't want to. Palatinate, no, I guess we go for Poland then. Yeah, I think Poland's really the only option right now that makes sense. Yeah, unless we go for Novgorod or Muscovy. I can't see that. Friends with Putin. I think we have to be... Muscovy's actually not that far off. Okay, my council. Who do we ally? Do we ally with Poland or do we ally with Muscovy? What does the council think? What does my dear council think? Poland is, threatening. They're going to eat up these areas. So it might be good to be ally with them so they don't target us. But then again, we might want to curtail their ambitions and ally with Muscovy. And hopefully make sure Sweden doesn't get attacked from this side. That could be a possibility as well. So both of them make sense in their own shapes and forms. Muscovy AI is really bad. They only build infantry most of the time. Well, I mean, they look like they're doing okay right now. I don't know. But that's not an answer, Karaska. Which one would you guys prefer? If not, I will choose. And I could go. I think I'm slightly going towards Muscovy, just because of how far away they are. I feel like I'm going side towards Muscovy. They aren't that useful in battle, is what I'm saying. Poland, Stronk. Bohemia, I don't think would out. I would prefer Muscovy, though, since I would like to take over the Prussian region. Bohemia, I don't think would join us. Yeah, we wouldn't. It'd be difficult to get them. Abstain, says Kiro. Okay, it seems like most people seem unsure. I'm gonna go Muscovy then. So we just need to improve relations for a bit. I'm going to go Muscovy because I want to curtail the Poland-Lithuania might. Because I think that's going to be a problem if we keep letting them get too strong. Mission has been fulfilled. We got the Baltic fleet. There we go. Perfect. Now the next one is conquer Ozel as a tributary subject owned by Denmark and a non-tributary subject. Okay. We gain a permanent claim on Lubeck, Danzig, and Never. Okay. Oslia is controlled by us, so that's up here. So that's this. So we need to fight Poland to get that. So I think we're going to have to try and fight against Poland. We're going to have to try and find enemies that Poland is on. So Muscovy, Hungary. I'm enemies with Hungary, Bohemia, or the Ottomans. Yeah, Ottomans basically, or Bohemia, or Muscovy. And I think Muscovy makes the most sense. Because we don't want to be enemies of them either. So yeah, Muscovy it is, definitely. I think we made the best choice there. Now, are we over our force limits? Yes, we are. Okay, we're over by 5 boats. So if I get rid of 5 of these, they got 4 trading boats. And 2 of those transport boats. We could get rid of 2 transport boats, because they're cheaper. We can get rid of those. What was it we needed again? We needed to take away 3. So we'll keep 1 of these then. Great, fine. Create a new unit. There we go. Select this one. Don't ally Ottomans out of principle. Well, I mean, we're going for all the tea. I don't think it matters if the Ottomans are with us. And when it comes to men... Yeah, we got to delete these 3 then. Okay. Bye-bye, soldiers. We're going to keep to our force limit for now. We're going to keep to our force limit so I don't want to be spending too much money. We won't have lots of money to get ready for any situations. But I'm happy with this. Next aim is obviously to eat up Sweden and Norway. We've got to wait for the 50 years. That's going to take a long time to get to that. That'll take a while to get to that. We will be playing the save over the next coming days, guys. We will try and finish the series over this week. So we're going to play in this game for this coming week. For celebration of Dharma being released. At the end of this, well, the middle of this week, I guess. Or kind of the end of the week. The end of the weekday, shall I say. Corruption's still a bit of a thing there, but... We're getting that down. Manpower needs to go a lot higher. Maximum power is 19,000. We need a lot more. We need a lot more manpower. We got the money. Are we on the Great Power list? Are we anywhere near? No, after eating that, we're still off. If we can get the Renaissance here before Castile gets it, we'd still be off. But by then, they might have gone down even further, so we might be able to. Same with Juan Per in India, which we will be in soon. We will see what's going on in India. We will see. I will see. Dispute succession's nothing important there. So yeah, everything's quite peaceful for us right now. Getting the claim on these guys. Let's see if that's done. They would love an alliance. I'm sure they'd love an alliance. I'm sure you would. We need 20. We've got 16. Almost there. Noble families request aid. 81 ducats. Oh, I want the... No, we're going to pay them because I want the administration power right now because we want to get that ambition as quickly as possible. We want to be traveling as quickly as possible. Because getting to Africa, being able to do that first is so difficult because there's not many African provinces to get to very early on. So you want to get as quickly as possible. Lord Callus, thank you so much for following. Another bronze to add to our collection. Cool Republic. But yeah, we want to try and get down here. Don't know how we're going to be able to do that. One day. One day we'll travel. One day we'll see. What's down there for the eyes to see? But that'll take a while. How is the... No, I didn't want that. I wanted the institution. 20... It's going to take a while, isn't it? You could put up the military a bit here. You could do that. I'm gonna do that. How much would it... Is it worth it? Diplomatic insult from Saxe, Lunenburg. Those sons of... Renaissance plus 3%, plus 3. It's not much, is it? It's really not. If we increase that. So maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, maybe it's not worth it. This game seems awesome, but way too complicated. It's not really. Real New Dawn, thanks so much for following. Welcome aboard. Another bronze add to our collection. It's actually, then again, I find it weird because, like, there's a lot of mechanics, but it's not really. It took me long enough. Ha ha ha. It's probably similar to CK2, I would say. I would say similar to CK2. There's just a lot of mechanics. Once you just click through all the menus, and it shouldn't be too difficult. And most things that pop up will tell you what you need to be looking at most of the time. That's my opinion. Also, you know, I've been playing the game since it came out, and I think for a lot of people, the ones that have played the game since it came out, the mechanics have been getting more and more as time has gone by. So it's just been adding more for us, and we're kind of like, okay, yeah, one at a time. So it's then not too difficult, really. But I think for a newcomer, I can completely understand that you jump in for the first time, there's so much going on. It could seem like a lot. So I get that it's not really that complicated, but I understand why for a newcomer, it can definitely seem like that. That's completely understandable. And I think we have time to get that claim. We're probably not going to push it, but I'm taking it just in case there is an opportunity that appears that I think is useful. So stop building that up. Aye. Was just playing as a king in Denmark and CK2. Yeah, Denmark is a good place. If I declared war, yeah, Austria. No, don't we want to get on the bad side of Austria? So if the emperor changes, we could have an opportunity. But it looks as though Austria is going to stay as the emperor. So as long as Austria is the emperor, we can't really do much with the HRE. For now, unless we eat up Sweden and Norway. I mean, having them as allies, and they still give us their men. And it's a decent amount of men. So I can't really say that. Maybe I'm being a bit silly about that. Muscovy, though, they would do the alliance. There we go. Let's do it then. They're currently at war. Are they winning? Plus 42. Okay, we'll do it off an alliance. There we go. So we're going to bring Muscovy in. There we go. So we now got our other diplomatic relation. That's the last diplomatic relation we can have. We've got a 4 out of 4. That's why you want to eat Sweden and Norway. Not only does it make you more powerful, but also it allows you to open up with diplomatic relations. But yeah. Let's go recall a diplomat. Can we get a marriage? You know, just because? There we go. Royal marriage with Muscovy. Perfect. Lovely times for everyone. Dispute successions. Nothing too useful for me there. Something going on in Livonian Order? Probably not. Rebellion, the Teutonic Order. Poland still loves me, apparently. National Epic. Yes, I love a good story. Lose money, administration. I don't want to spend administration power, but... Yearly prestige. Do we need that? Or lose prestige? I could lose prestige. Yeah, I want the administration right now. Normally, I'd always click that, but I want the administration power as much as possible right now. Because we're almost there. But yeah. Livonian Order has the coolest infantry. Yeah, Livonian Order, if I remember correctly, does some cool infantry. The Denmark one, I can't remember if they've released any Denmark infantry, but I have all the DLC. And the Denmark infantry look a bit meh. They just have like a Denmark flag, so they look a bit vanilla. I'm not sure if they're probably just vanilla. Look at them. Look at them with their awesome cool ones. Lubeck gets some cool ones. Even Hamburger's some cool. Look at that. Hamburger's pretty cool. Why does ours look so uncool compared to theirs? But there we go. We've now got that. We can now go for the ideas. Let's go. Exploration ideas. We are coming, Africa and India. We're coming, India. Exploration ideas. Here we come. We are getting to India. That's our main aim. Now remember, you can use your colonists to actually help to grow your own places. You don't have to send them off to go get places, which is really nice. It means if you have any that you can't use for time, you can actually use them for something else, which is kind of nice. I like that. Morale of armies, inspire and leader. That's not too bad. 10,000 manpower. How's the professionalism of our troops? It's 9% now. Robber barons. What is this? They only take what is their right. Gain 1 base tax. They lose 15. Losing 15 would be bad. And we must curb such excesses. If we do that, the nobility will go down. That would be actually good for us. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we must curb the excesses. How old am I now, Kilroy? Oh, no. Killian Royce. Does it actually say his age? Huh. Does it actually say his age? I don't think so. I don't think it actually tells us how old you are, Kilroy. Sorry. Sorry, Kilroy. You're never going to know how old you are. Oh, but black news. Is the king dead? The king is dead. Wow. I did not expect... He wasn't that old, I don't think, was he? We have King Christopher. Chris is king. I don't know if Chris is still here. He might have left the stream by now. But Chris, you are king. King Christopher von Wittelsbach. A 454, which is not too bad. And he's an inspiring leader. So there you go, Chris. I can see you. That's not too bad. He's not a bad guy. He could do a good job. He could do a good job. We might want a military leader now, then. Bow before me, mortals. Yeah, it's not a bad guy. I'm happy with that, king. We might need to get some more, royal marriages done and stuff. We have to wait a lot longer for Sweden and Norway to be able to go underneath us. Muscovy, we can get a marriage. There we go. We're going to need an heir to make sure that... I mean, what happens if we die? What would happen? Let's have a quick look. Someone from the house Rurakovich. I'm guessing that's the Muscovy house would take over. We're married to Brandenburg as well. We've got a queen consort. Barbara. Lovely name. 315. Not the best, but not the worst. Stability's +1. I'm happy with +1. We're fine with that. Christopher and the Danish people. The ascension of Christopher has been less than well received by the Danish people. They consider his manners foreign and strange, while some distrust to a new ruler is only natural, it seems. What is his culture, actually? Oh, he considers a Bavarian. I thought maybe because he grew up in Denmark, maybe he wouldn't, but apparently still considers himself Bavarian. That's not good. A golden era for them. Good for them. Fine. Good for them. Stupid people. But yes, we should be fine though. The unrest isn't a big problem, I don't think. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Stop panicking. We're fine. Chris will be a fine king. I hope. Maybe Burgundy, not looking so great right now. I feel like they lost a bit of land. France still good. England, who are your allies? Brittany, Portugal. Scotland does not have great allies. I would love to attack Scotland, but we would need a claim. We would need a claim. There's no possible provinces to fabricate a claim on. I wish they did. How are we going to get to them? How can I get a claim upon Scotland? You can now invest in a new idea. Okay, exploration. Now, we don't need to increase our diplomatic stuff right now. Trade range, trade... Yep. So I think we should get the idea up so we can get the first colonist. And we need to get the quest for the new world so we can actually start exploring. And colonial range, we need those really. So let's go for that. We got a colonist. Now, I can't use it right now. So it's a waste. We could choose a native policy. Okay, native coexistence, trading, or repression. My council, should we coexist with the natives? Should we trade with them? Or should we repress the natives? What does the council think? I wait for my council's instructions. What do you guys suppose we should go for? Would the Danish people be nice to them? Would they be harsh? Would they be mean? Would we be cruel? I don't know. It's a hard one to suggest. But yes. What does the council think? Genocide, okay. Repress, okay. Seems to be a lot of... burn them all, okay. Very agreeable opinions, apparently, right now. Everyone seems to be agreeing with each other. I thought maybe someone might want to coexist. Because we're going to Africa, remember, you know? We're not probably going to go to the New World. I'm aiming to go to Africa. Game of Thrones gameplays, EU4 looks fun. Okay, looks like we're repressing then, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we're going to repress the natives. There you go. Okay, that's probably going to be in Africa, because I don't think we're going to go to the New World. Most likely. We could build another ship. I'm okay. Poland, I want to attack you for this land. Please, let me attack you for that land. He wants to be an ally. I feel so bad. Muscovy maybe one day would want to be at war with them. If Muscovy gets a bit bigger, he's got Lithuania. I mean, Denmark, Sweden, and Norway can handle Poland. And Muscovy could probably put up a good fight with Lithuania. We could probably take them both out with us 4. I would think. You would hope so, wouldn't you? You would hope those 4 could take them down. Because he has not got the best of allies. It's only Mecklenburg. And we have an heir. 524. Not a bad heir either. Okay, my council. Who... give me a name for our heir. Maybe one of you could be the heir. Maybe it could be a different name for the heir. I don't mind. Any suggestions I will take on board. And one I like the most, or the first one I like the most, will be taken upon board. Last time we named the first king after Chris, named him Christopher. What could this next king be? Tywin. There you go. Okay, I like it. Tywin Stark. He's saying the king should be named Tywin, the heir. So there we go. Tywin it is. Cheong agrees. He's going with Tywin as well. And I concur. Tywin's a good name. That's a fun one. Okay, Tywin will be king of Denmark soon. There we go. Tywin von Wittelsbach. He will be king one day. Well, we got an heir, so that's good. Happy with that. Tywin Stark, yeah. His name's Tywin Stark, apparently. Rebel Uprising. Maybe I should have dealt with these upset people. Let's do some harsh treatment. We can handle that for now. Provincial unrest is 2.2. I said before it wouldn't be a problem, but then it did become a problem, so, you know. Good job, baby factory, Barbara. Yeah, Barbara's a good job. She's made one baby, so... has died or all marriage has ended. Okay. Heresy. Father, yours will be done. Poison the bishop's lunch next time. We could do that and get administration power. I don't need administration power right now. We got what we needed. So yeah, gain a skill 1 Inquisitor. I don't need that. Gain 10 papal influence. Do I need papal influence right now? We have no cardinals, so... let's do that. Poison the bishop's lunch. We have no cardinals right now. There we go. The military ideas of Barbara. Throughout her lifespan and back to her time in Brandenburg, Barbara has developed a good grasp of military strategy. Okay, excellent. Gain some military power. That's good. What a good girl. What a good girl she is. But yeah, she knows what she's doing. The music is very quiet. Is the music even on? I can't even tell. Alright, turned off the music? No, I can hear it. Okay. I was going to say, I thought the music just suddenly turned off for no reason. There we go, back to normal. Yeah, I think it looks great. I'm quite happy. We're playing a very slow, tense, you know, we're not trying to do anything too crazy right now. Keeping to ourselves. Just worried a little bit about Poland. If I take that, they'll be upset. Yeah, just really Poland, really, is our thing. I don't know what Muscovy aims to do, but we need to make sure we're both on the same wavelength about Poland. I should probably make a claim. We're going to build a spy network. We'll build a spy network on Poland, and we'll see if we can get a claim on that, and so look to get that in the future. Would be good to get these as well. But I say England. I wish we'd get to England or Scotland. That'd be perfect. Perfection. It would be good. We have no neighboring places we can go get. But, of course, Norway... That's a good point. Norway actually controls these lands. And that would neighbor up here. So I guess... Can I do a claim for my personal union, maybe? I'll see. I'll see how it goes. But if we could eat up Norway... And then we'd have that piece of land. And, of course, we'd have up here as well. We could potentially then make a claim upon Scotland. So that could be our way to the British Isles. A new card... Oh, okay, we actually got a cardinal now. Great. Thanks, game. Thanks. Okay, we got a cardinal now. Good for us. With what DLC are you playing? I'm playing with all the DLC. Straw Hut pups. Playing with all the DLC, including Dharma, which will be released on Thursday. So that'll be released on Thursday, but I'm playing with it right now. Got an early version of it. So we're just trying to get our way to India. We're going to get to India one day. Denmark will take all the tea. All the tea for Denmark. Who would have thought Denmark could be so evil? There'll be blood, babbling buffoons, okay. Alright, thanks, no problem, Mr. Straw Hut Pups. Not sure if I can really read your name very well, though. There'll be blood. Okay, England's preparing to attack Ireland, apparently. Renaissance. Are we getting Renaissance yet? I want Renaissance. 38%. It's making its way here. It's going to take a while. Still. I think we might have to try and force it to get here. Are we ahead on any technologies? We're ahead on administration. Okay, let's spend administration tech to bring it here. Is there anywhere where maybe it would be... It's mostly here, isn't it? Yeah, so it's mostly in that one, so we should probably just increase it there. Pretty big there. But yeah, we'll do it on the main capital. We'll get this up. Increase this one. Because we don't need... We're ahead on administration right now. We're going to go up as high as we can. Keep going. Spend it all. Now get a bit of military. There we go. We're not far away now. A new pope. The papal states of the papal controller. They're still it. We'll get up to 8. We'll get it drawn with diplomatic. We'll do a bit more diplomatic. And we'll do one more of that. Now we're so close. I might as well spend all of it. Yes. Institution will make things a lot easier to get the new tech and stuff. Let's do it. Let's just get it all the way up. There we go. Okay, cost us all of our power, but we got the institution here. It is present. Now, if I wanted to get it, it's going to cost me 288 gold, which we almost have. So actually, it's a lot of gold to spend. A lot of gold to spend, but we get the institution here. What do I do for the great powers? We'll be on the great power list if we do that, because the Indian nations won't be able to catch up with the Renaissance for now. I say let's do it. Let's become a great power of the world. We'll show them all our strength. I'm going to increase the speed up quite fast, actually, because we don't need to stay so slow. We can go really fast. We'll let time go by. We're trying to build up rather than wide. Hello there. I bought the Renaissance to Denmark. Bow, yeah, shit, says Chris. And here we go. Renaissance will embrace it. And there we go. The Renaissance has come to Denmark. Everybody's happy. We are now... at the end of the month, maybe? There we go. We're number 7 on the Great Power list. Behind Muscovy, Poland, the Mamluks. England's not even on there. Haha, take that, England. Barmanis, though, is still on there. Okay, we've become a great power. Impressive. New diplomatic actions are available. I wish we could just say, leave the HRE. Leave the HRE. That's what we'll do. Intervene in war, break alliance. We're fine for now. I don't think we need to use any of our great power strength. Rest in peace, Castile. Still in Granada. But you're right. They're not even on the great power list either. That worries me. Ottomans are destroying Venice. Yes. It's like Bosnia got beat up by Venice, potentially, before. Not sure what happened down there in the past. The Scandinavian Constitution in 1481. Christian I died and left the throne to his son, Hans. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He left 1481. It's not even been 1481. This doesn't make any sense. It's not even been 1481. That's the past. Okay, since the Battle of Bruckeberg in 1470, that's the future as well. Sweden had not been a part of the Union in anything but name. In 1483, the councils of the Scandinavian kingdoms drafted the Halmstad Recess, an attempt to provide a Scandinavian constitution which asserted the supremacy of the high nobility, but Sten Sture. The Chancellor of Sweden refused to send a delegation to Halmstad. The Swedes delayed signing the document until 1484, and then with certain provisions. We'll just pretend like this is just saying this is what happened in real history, but it's happening again. Draft the Scandinavian constitution, we gain 1 stability, that's great. More power. Add Sweden as historical rival. Add Denmark as historical rival. Sweden's opinion will go down, so this will turn Sweden against us. Drop the whole idea. We would lose prestige, and we would lose legitimacy. But Sweden would like us. Interesting. Well, yeah, Sweden as a rival, they'll try and break free. No matter what, then. There's nothing we could do. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put this to my council. Should we turn Sweden against us? Or should we take the hit to allow Sweden to stay in love with us? What does the council think? Should we drop the whole idea? Or shall we draft the Scandinavian constitution? Give them this vast powers. Well, not vast, but slight powers. I did just spend a lot of power to get the Renaissance here, so it might be useful to get a little bit more, actually. But I guess that depends. Then again, maybe you got the chat might be slightly behind, so maybe that's why I'm not seeing anything. I'm not sure if I should wait or if I should just choose, because maybe you guys are just saying, maybe you guys just don't want to say anything. Okay, well, drop the whole thing. We drop 25 prestige is a lot. Draft the Constitution. The points are great, but I don't know. Tywin says to draft the Constitution. Zoni is not completely sure. Well, Tywin's pushing me towards us. Bye-bye, Sweden. Okay, Tasty Muffin is also going towards pushing away Sweden. It would give us a chance to go. We could just kill Sweden, you know. We just got to war with them, potentially. So, yeah. Okay, sounds like the council has pushed me towards drafting the Scandinavian Constitution. There we go. Stability's up. One or more of your subjects has high liberty desire. There we go. Sweden is not happy at all. Well, Sweden, that's what you get for being such a bitch. You know, you can't be like this. We could share you some knowledge. Siphon income. Yeah, you're gonna have to just learn to love us. We have no diplomats to send. Where I sent one to Poland, didn't I? We fabricate claims. Gold Inga. Got that then. Okay. Stop building a claim there. And why did I sell the other one? Sent to Scotland, didn't I? What do we have? It's currently at the size of 20. Yeah, we can't fabricate a claim. Okay, we'll just stop that one as well. I just wanted to check, but now we have that. Maybe in the future we can. Sweden. How about we send to improve relations? Just in case we can keep them, that's fine. If we can't, well, then we'll just have to conquer them. Conquer them all. Let's see the differences. The historical rivals, relative power to Denmark. That's a problem. We need to be more powerful. Danish diplomatic reputation is not great. Better diplomatic technology than Denmark. Okay, those things are all having a slight effect. I don't think we're going to be able to bring them underneath. If they find a friend to help them, they'll probably try to escape. And that's probably going to be someone like Poland. Novgorod's are getting beaten up by Muscovy. And if we got Muscovy as an ally, Sweden probably will be in trouble, to be honest. Making 3 gold right now. We got that power just then. We've almost got enough for the next idea that we wanted. The Iberian Redin, where among the possible options they went with, let's bind their dynasty to ours as their choice. Okay, so Castile. Castile has gone up to 6. We are now 8th on the list. We are just on there. So Aragon is now a junior partner of Castile, and so is Naples. So Castile just got extremely powerful very quickly, as is usual. Tends to be the usual thing. Saxony having a bit of trouble there. How's the Emperor? Who's the Emperor? Austria's looking like it's still going to be the Emperor again. That's a shame. Would have been nice for it not to be them. We can purchase an ability. What would be good for us? Unrest to go down would be kind of nice. Aggressive expansion impact. Don't think we're going to be pushing too much. Transfer subject. Peace treaty. At half cost. Allows claims... allow claims bordering claims. Allows claims bordering claims. Okay, improved war taxes. War taxes cost... cavalry to infantry, no. High developed colonies. Adaptive combat terrain. Yeah, I'm thinking this one maybe. Free war tax is always great. I want to see how that works. I don't think I've ever chosen this one. I never choose this one. Let's try this one out. Okay, we'll go for that. Facetin. But I forgot, yes, we have the colonists. I can use the colonists right now to do this. Promote settlement growth. Because we can't actually go anywhere yet. We can't actually go anywhere. Do you can trust Sweden? I came in late, so I think I missed a lot. Someone in the chat hopefully can tell you. Because if I talk about that every time someone asks, we're going to be here for ages. But yeah. The council will work on promoting settlement growth in the province, giving an 18.9% chance every year of raising development 1 point in a random category. That's pretty cool. I like that. We could try and increase people to come to a different place, like here, Colden. Let's go for that then. Let's try and increase people to try and come to this place. There we go. Look at that. So we can send the colonists there. I really like that. That's a nice thing, especially when you get it too early on, like we have right now. We can't really use it. You can send them there. Nobles demand privileges. Accept the rightful claims. And prestige or ignore. Let's accept it. Fine. I can do that. We don't need them right now. Brandenburg does have a problem. Albrecht Achilles. He's 51 years old. Van Habsburg, never. Let's get that royal marriage in. We need to make sure they don't go to the Van Habsburgs. No one wants Van Habsburgs getting everywhere. And there's the silly stuff everywhere. It's still a Von Habsburg. That's a shame. Von Wittelsbachs would be best to rule over in Brandenburg. Of course. You can now invest in a new idea. We will do that. Quest for the New World. And we have it. We can now get an explorer. Now have our ships. We should probably make some new units. Let's get the big ships here. We also have a bark. Why do we have a bark there? I'll have to deal with that later, but we do need to do a mission. We need to go explore. We're going to need an explorer. Okay. Let's grab ourselves an explorer. This will cost me 49... I have to wait till we got the diplomatic tech. Okay, we've got to wait till we got diplomatic tech. But what was that bark? When were you here? I must have... Yeah, I remember now. I forgot to send you to go protect the trade, didn't I? There you go. Go do that. We'll send those 2 big ships off to, hopefully, Africa as soon as possible. Because we need to find those coasts and see if we can then colonize them in the future as soon as possible. See the distance. Now we're quite far away. We're going to have to wait till we get the Diplo tech up. The heir falls ill. Send for trained medicine. Lose 35 ducats. I can do that. Or pray for his soul. Never. Send for trained medicus. No. Tywin is dead. Guys. We got a new heir, Frederick, a 225. Not great. That's a shame. But there you go, guys. Tywin's... We didn't even get to name the new guy. We didn't even get to name the new heir. That's a shame. So Tywin's dead. He never gets to be king of Denmark. Hungary, share their maps. Record diplomat. How does that look then? They like us, but they're disloyal. They're looking to betray us as soon as they can. Those sons of a bitch. Subjects, yeah, 81%. There's no way we're going to be able to hold them. And we got a long time until 50 years since we've held them on. So yeah, we've almost gone. We've got a Diplo now for the Explorer, I think. You know what? Maybe we're going to name this Explorer Tywin. We should name him Victor Lannister. No, we'll name him Tywin. We'll name him Tywin in honor of that baby who didn't get to be king. There you go. Tywin's got to be, guys, Tywin has to be an explorer. That's it. Tywin Ho. He'll be the explorer, I guess, to make up for that situation. There we go. Go on, Tywin. You get a bit of shock there. Go find us some stuff. We must have a total of at least 3 light and heavy ships in this fleet to be able to explore. Okay. We need another ship. Wrong thing. We're going to put a galley. Put a couple of galleys in. Okay. I'm going to put them together, aren't I? Let's take the big amount. 16 and put them here for no reason. Okay, we'll grab you two, put you together, explore. 3 light and heavy ships in the fleet to explore a bit. I guess this is, yeah, light. We need light like this. We need a bark, I guess. Okay, let's get rid of the bark then. Let's get rid of the galleys and let's bring in a bark. Well, do we need? Because, we got money. We could build a big one. How much force limit do we have for the ships? We can build 2 more ships. Okay, we could build another big ship. Okay, let's get the money then, and we'll build the big ship. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we've got a plan. We need to build a big ship, then we can go explore. The plan is there. We just need a bit of money. Development of Colding has increased. Ah, there we go. I guess that's the settler, yeah? There we go. So the settler has actually increased it there. That's really nice. Trade League has been disbanded. Okay, great. Loving it. I'm loving it. Just need that money to then go travel. Can I get some money now? I want money now. Give me money. Novgorod is no longer a valid rival. I guess Muscovy. Yep, Muscovy has mostly destroyed Novgorod. Novgorod's not going to be a threat. So now we need to hope that Muscovy will help me against Lithuania and Poland. That's what I need. Well, spy network. Again. We'll do that. What is Scotland up to? What are you up to, Scotland? What are you up to? King Robert Stewart. Record diplomat from Norway. That's fine by me. How much does our stuff do here? How much do we have? I clicked on Teutonic Order by accident. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, got that done. I want to just click on the province and click off that. Okay, now we've got like 50 years until the next institution comes. So we're pretty good for institution. We've almost got enough money for that boat. Exactly 50 gold. There we go. Early Carrick. There we go. Once that Carrick is done, Tywin will set sail for Africa. Grant export licenses. Okay, grant them. Sweden's opinion will go up. I don't think that's going to help. I lose 10 legitimacy. Privileges have to be earned. Sweden's opinion. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we could change Sweden's opinion of us. So yeah, I'm not gonna lose the legitimacy for Sweden's case. As long as I stay strong, Sweden cannot gain peace. As long as we have Muscovy on our side, Sweden cannot get out of our relationship. This is a that makes it sound really bad. It makes it sound like a really abusive relationship, doesn't it? That does not sound good at all, but fine. It is what it is. We could pass this. National tax modify mission strength, but Catholicism gain some reform. Let's go for that, then we'll pass that. Let time go by. Need that caffeine. Money-wise, 2 gold, not too bad. We're almost getting the next government reform, which is nice. We seem to be getting those quite quickly. I thought those would take a lot longer, actually. But it doesn't seem to be the case. They don't seem to anyone supporting them. My lord, while drilling, Killian Royce has improved his siege skill. Well, Killian Royce is just improving his siege skill a lot. He really loves the siege, doesn't he? He loves to siege everything. And we can make 2 more troops, which is what I'm going to do when we have some money. We need money. We're building that ship. Yeah, it cost me a bit of money. You can't always spend money to make money. Sometimes you have to actually save money first. For the rest of the world, though, for now. How's everyone else doing? Everyone else looks okay? Technology, we can go that. Yeah, we'll get that up. Okay, new units. Let's go with... we'll go for this one, I think. There we go, perfect. Preparing to invade Sorel. Oh, Castile and Portugal. Are they in trouble? Or is that just Portugal? They're at war with Morocco and France. France, who are you fighting? England, Brittany. Okay, so they're trying to take the last piece of England probably now. Castile, you're at war. Yeah, Morocco as well. Okay. Quite a few wars going on. We've been so peaceful. since there's civil wars to begin with. Bosnia got back their lands that are like from Venice. But Serbia's been beaten up by Albania and the... Are Albania and the Ottomans working together? They just... Oh no, the Ottomans attacked Serbia, and so Albania thought, hey, we can do that too. So, good job, Albania. Just, yeah, instead of working together potentially to save each other, you just kick them in the face while they're down. Good job. Good job. We're still on the Great Palace, but we're far behind the others. Far behind the others right now. Poland stuff. Let's go back here. They're War Teutonic Order once again. Of course they are. We can fabricate more claims upon them. Everyone loves to fabricate claims on Poland. Yeah. 13. Let's get another army guy. We'll get 2 more of these. We'll get 2 soldiers. I think we can get 2 more men, yeah? Yeah, there's 2 more we can get. We've got 1 more ship we can get. The ship is built. So Tywin should be able to explore. There we go. Circumnavigate the globe. Huh. That's, And can explore everywhere. Okay, well, let's go then. Circumnavigate the globe is maybe a bit too much. But yeah. Our colonialism range does not permit us to explore this yet. Okay, well. Looks like we're not going to be able to explore anywhere for now. We're going to have to wait a little bit more. Tywin's going to have to bide his time. We'll have to just get the Diplo tech up. Let's a quick look. The tech also gives us some. Unhappiness among the clergy, ignore the demands, or agree to them. We don't want them to go down. So let's agree to the demands. Now, this trade range, that doesn't help at all. If we go for the idea, we can get colonial range plus 50%. But what is our current colonial range? Our colonial range is 160. So that plus 50% will make it 240. Okay. Yeah. We might want this to go up. We want to get Diplotech up. Plus, it's cheap right now, though. We'll have to wait and see. We'll see how things go. But we definitely need Diplo power. So let's change that then. Okay, let's go for that. Maybe we could fire this guy and go for a Diplo person. For example, this colonial range plus 20%. Sounds good to me. Let's hire him. Now, for now, we could make a tiny bit of money. It might just be best to kill this, to fire. But then again, he's 58. He's going to die probably in not too distant future, I'd think. The clan power, the nobility, I'm fine with that. It appears that Christopher's become a fierce negotiator. Okay, good to see. Scotland has noble rebels. Everyone else is at war and we're just happy. Sweden has embraced the Renaissance thanks to us. It's just thanks to us. They just took the Renaissance from us. They saw what we had and were like, we want that too. And schemers. No longer sees Denmark as a rival. Okay, that's good. We can invest in this again. I'm going to do it just because we do need the colonial range. That one and the others we don't need. Yeah. We don't need those. Manpower recovery speed, we have now got this though. So that's nice. We're at 23,000, so that's an okay amount for us. Explore though, we can actually do something now, so let's go look. Okay, North Atlantic, West African Sea. That's what we'd want. We're going to Africa. Go to Africa. We've heard of great word from Africa. I hope Tywin's okay. I'm scared. Hopefully Tywin's okay. He's just such a young man. Hopefully he'll be okay. And we can probably build one more ship. I would like to build one more cog. We're now starting to run out of money. Yeah, I need to fire that guy. We could probably mothball these. We could probably mothball these ships. Let's mothball these ships. We don't need them right now. We're not really at war. Hey, Angie, what series is this as King Ant? The title should say, the title of this should say, what does the title say? Did it not change? I did update it, but I'm not sure if it actually did. The philosopher's I told you he may die. We're bringing tea to Denmark. We're playing EU4, the new Dharma DLC. And, yep, our boats have made it there. Let's travel around with them. Let's keep an eye on them. This is our big thing for now. Okay, now we can see some lands here. We can't actually click on them. Yeah, we can't actually see the actual coast yet, so we can't send colonists at any point now. I'm not even sure if our colonists could even reach there, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe one day they will be able to. But the boats. Yeah, the boats are okay. They're going home. Okay, the boats are going home. Congratulations, boats. Doing a good job. Good job, Tywin. Hamburg, I'm going to decline. I don't care about you. We don't love you. No one loved you. Exploration's finished. Okay. Now explore some more stuff, okay? West African coast. Go to the coast now, okay? Get me that coast knowledge. Go, Tywin. Set sail. For Denmark. A new level army professionalism. There we go. May build supply depots. So our professionalism's going quite well there. You know? I say we may not be expanding, but our army is getting stronger. We're getting more knowledge. We're keeping Norway happy. I'm just going to eat Norway, I think. Colding just increased. That's good. The menace from Cape Verde. What? After a rather turbulent beginning with the natives of Cape Verde, we finally managed to convince them of our good intentions. As we made landfall, 2 men, one old and one young, approached our ship. They were not interested in our gifts, and when a musket was fired over their heads to make them back away, it wounded the older man slightly. He ran to their huts and brought men who threw spears at our crew until they were chased off. After 2 more rounds were fired, the adults fled into the woods, leaving their children behind. Some small trinkets and beads were left behind with the children as a gesture of friendship before the expedition members retreated to the ship. Make them understand we meant them no harm. The natives lose 2 aggressiveness, but possibly 25 diplomatic power. If they return, kill them. Gain prestige. We do kind of want to go there. Now that's for Cape Verde. So that's for this. Can I click on it? There we go. Okay. Now, seems to be no natives. There's none there. Apparently. Who sent a colonist? Portugal? Damn them Portuguese. Okay, yeah, we'll make them angry then. Make them understand. No. If they return, kill them, yeah. Make them angry. Just to upset the Portuguese. Okay, this one is the one we have to do then. Is 444 distance away. And ours is... Wow, okay, we're going to need a lot more. And there's no way no one's going to get that before we can do that. So that's a problem. Okay, we have a problem here. Portugal's got... There's no natives, though. Stupid dumb. Stupid Portuguese. Get in our way. Merchant arranges an expedition. Ooh, after recent suggestions of a trade route to India, this is what I've been talking about. See, even the people of Denmark, they all agree. The merchants even agree. They have the same idea. Bring tea to Denmark. Of a trade route to India, merchants gathered a fleet and hired an explorer to explore the uncharted waters of the West. Again, explore. What I just got an explorer. Support it. Okay, I mean, fine game. I mean, yeah. I mean, so. He's pretty. I'm sorry, Tywin, but Harold is better. Oh dear. I don't think we can have this many. We can have 3 leaders. Okay, we're fine for now then. Okay. But those ships are going to come back, and we're going to put them with this new one. That's nice. We've got an extra ship. That's like 50 gold worth of ships there.